I've listened to a fair share of Japanese rock bands over the years. Some of my favorite acts include One OK Rock, Asian Kung Fu Generation, and Kanabone, among many others. I've also discovered a steady number of female Japanese rock bands, each with their own special talents and quirks. This list features a variety of styles, ranging from hard metal idol fusion to pop punk, alternative rock indie. Before we get started, some honorable mentions go to the bands Bathing Needle, Puffy Amiyumi, and Scandal. These female-centered bands need no real introduction and are pretty big on their own merit. Thus, I've left them off the list in order to spotlight other bands that also deserve your attention. So, let's kick things off, shall we? The Peggies. The Peggies are based out of the city of Kawasaki in Kanagawa Prefecture, and are a J-rock band anime fans should be fairly familiar with by now. Their single Dreamy Journey is the first ending theme used for Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, and Stand By Me is the ending theme to Kunihiko Ikuhara's Kappa-themed anime Sarazan Mai. They also were responsible for the opening theme for Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Senpai with Kimi no Sei, probably my most favorite song of theirs. According to JROCK News, the band first formed in 2011 when the members performed at a university live event. In 2014, they released their first independent CD called Good Morning in Tokyo with Popo Express, followed by their first major label album in 2015. The Peggies have hit it out of the park lately with brilliant singles, and I can only describe their sound as a driving force that can transition from subtle to dynamic. They have a relatively short discography, but I expect that to change if the band keeps up the great work they've been doing. Shishamo. The origins of Shishamo feels like it was taken straight out of K-On! This indie J-rock band found its roots in a light music club, where the three original members met in 2010 as first-year high school students, like the Peggies. Shishamo is based out of Kawasaki, Kanagawa, and takes their band name from a small, saltwater fish commonly eaten in Japan. In 2011, they started producing original songs and created their first CD with a song titled Shukudai ga Oranai. Soon after, they became radio personalities for a show called All Night Nippon and embarked on their first national tour months later. As they started gaining popularity across the country, they made a full-length self-titled album in 2013 and haven't looked back since. Their most recent single, is an energetic rock tune great for listening to if you need some extra motivation. I also recommend a listen to Shishamo, which features the J-rock band jamming out on a track field of sorts. It also has an awesome saxophone solo too. Stereopony. It's a shame Stereopony only lasted for 6 years, from 2007 to 2012. Marked with a so-called nostalgic hard garage rock aesthetic and a pure, straightforward sound, they've contributed a fair amount of music to anime over the years. From Tegami Boggy, Bleach, Eureka 7L, and Mobile Suit Gundam, Stereopony stirs up memories for mid-2000s anime fans. Sadly, the band would be short-lived after Amy underwent throat polyp surgery and Nohana and Shiho took the time to study abroad. They decided to disband soon after, citing waning interest and a desire to do something else. Stand By Me, not to be confused with the Peggies song, is definitely one of my favorite singles from them and was used as the first ending theme for Eureka 7AO. Other songs I'd recommend listening to are Namita no Muku, which features some strong vocals from Amy, and Hitohira no Hanabira. Mary's Blood. This power metal band from Tokyo was formed in 2009 after the breakup of a previous band called Destros. Mary's Blood is named after the cocktail, Bloody Mary, and they're not afraid to hit you hard with their metal sound and gothic style. Vocalist I holds her high notes really well in songs like Marionette. Aside from opening for Marty Friedman and Dragon Force, Mary's Blood is still going strong to this day, releasing their fourth album Revenant just last year and a forthcoming album titled Confessions in 2019. Band-Maid. Returning to the theme of rocking maids, Band-Maid is a group that practically identifies with the concept. In contrast to cutely referring to their male and female fans as masters and princesses, Band-Maid goes all out in their aggressive style of guitar work, drumming, and singing. Their logo is a cool rendition of a bow and ribbon combo often used in maid cosplay. Bubble is a great music video that introduces just what this band is all about and seems to have its thumbnail inspired by the recent Bohemian Rhapsody film. There are so many awesome female J-rock bands out there, but we can't cover all of them. After listening to these choices, what do you think of this list? Are there any bands you think we missed? Let us know your thoughts.